Oh my goodness. Welcome everybody. You are on Backchannel and you're hanging out with your pal Hal. That's me. I am Hal Rudnick and I will be your host for the next 2 hours. It is 11:02 on 12/21/21. Ones and twos are wild today. Uh, and I'm wild and the show's going to be wild. And you know what? We might have too much fun. Here's basically what's going to happen here. We're going to talk pop culture. We're going to talk movies, TV, streaming shows. We're going to talk about a little bit of news. And there's going to be goofs, gags, hijinks, crazy make-em-ups, sillies, goof arounds. Yeah, let's, you know what? We're going to have a fun time. We're going to have a nice time. A little holiday cheer. Why not? Why not? How are your holidays going? Do you got all your Christmas shopping done? Christmas. I just said Christmas. And you know what? I kind of like it. You got all your Christmas shopping done. You got all your food. You got your menu set up for the Christmas Eve there, pal. You got your menu set up for Christmas Day. You got a big ham. You're gonna eat a turkey. What are you gonna eat? What are you eating? I am always obsessed with what you're eating. Are you snacking on anything right now? I got some Mariani almonds on deck, the official almonds of the Your Pal Hal show. By the way, Mariani, if you're out there and you're listening, if you're watching, if you are taking in the Your Pal Hal program on Backchannel, come aboard. We will accept your sponsor dollars and I will speak highly of you and I will tear your rivals to the ground. Blue Diamond almonds, any other almonds, they will not stand a chance. I will excoriate them with my words. Boy, my white shirt is blowing out it is bright. This is like Dodger blue white. Yeah, got my old school video game t-shirt on there. And folks, thank you for hanging with us today. It is 11:04 on the West Coast, right here in the home office in Southern California. It is 2:04 on the East Coast, and we'll be with you at 4 p.m. on the East Coast. We'll be with you till 1 p.m. right here on the West Coast. And I want to thank you for coming along on this ride, coming along on this journey through streaming with me, your pal Hal. And while you're here, I would love it if you would participate in the fun. If you would go ahead and comment, let us know. Yeah. What's your Christmas shopping situation? Are you snacking on anything right now? What are you doing? Are you working from home? Are you playing from home? Are you playing hooky? Do you have the week off for Christmas? Or are you a first responder? Are you someone that never sleeps and you just got off your third shift or something? Let us know what's happening with you. And you can do that a couple different ways. You can talk to your smart device. That is, I'm not going to say the name of your smart device because sometimes that'll trigger it. And then you'll go, it'll like shut the lights off in your house, kill the power in the kitchen where you're trying to cook your Christmas goose. Or maybe, I don't know who you are. Are you a supervillain who lives in a underground silo with nuclear codes and it's controlled by your smart device? First off, if you're a supervillain who's just like letting your smart device control all of like your weapons, bad plan, because like the enemy can hack into that. So I might reevaluate. But I don't want to say the name of your smart device, Mr. or Mrs. Supervillain out there, and send off the rockets or whatever you have. So, but how you communicate with us, talk to your smart device, use the magic word say, and then put in anything you want to talk about after that. So smart device, say, I am woefully behind on my Christmas shopping. Or smart device, say, I have the week off and I am drinking a Bloody Mary. Or go to backchannel.tv, and you can communicate with us there, or on YouTube, you can communicate with us. Also, on backchannel.tv. Please go ahead. If you're hanging out with us, go ahead and leave a review of the show. We would love to hear your thoughts. And you could say, wow, like, here's your review. Wow, why would you put this guy's too handsome? I'm distracted from my work. Or, your Pal Hal, what a funny son of a gun. Or, this guy is like nails on a chalkboard. Please do not. I implore you, don't leave the bad reviews. But be honest. Do you listen? I'm just here. I'm just here singing and dancing for your entertainment, for your pleasure, and very excited to spend the next couple hours with you. Also, with us as always, bushwhacking our way through the world, the jungle of streaming. Our Sherpa in this hike through the unknown reaches of streaming is producer Travis. Producer Travis, what's happening with you, pal?
Hello.
My hair looks extra dark. I feel like there's like a lightness, darkness thing happening here.
Yeah, big contrast day.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably this white shirt.
Mm-hmm. Eating up.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was wild. Hold on, do it again.
Okay, wait. Okay. Oh. This is like sucking in all the light. And then, yep.
Hey.
There you go. You know what?
That's
I'm just
fun.
Gonna.
Yeah, want to do a wardrobe change real quick?
I'll just throw on this zip up pullover.
Oh.
Travis, what's Yeah, I got clothes on deck over here.
I'll bring myself in a little more.
There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Travis.
Yeah.
What have you been up to for the past 24 hours, 22 hours since I last made contact with you?
Ooh boy. The black metal album that had been previously mentioned that I had been helping my friend with.
Yeah, let me catch everyone up here. So I guess last week or the week before.
Last week, yeah.
Travis was in his garage studio there, helping to mix and record a black metal album. Now, I still don't know the difference between black metal, dark metal, death metal, or and maybe I could tell heavy metal apart from them, but yeah, that's besides the point. Give us an update. You were helping friends mix a black metal album.
Yes, and over the weekend, I got to master it, which is another step, the final step in the recording process, as the name would imply. And last night, it was uploaded on time. Now, the deadline was self-imposed because today, the 21st, is the winter solstice, which makes it the longest night of the year, I think. I forget which one it is. Yeah, and he had said at the outset when he decided to do this project, I'm going to release this metal album on the longest night of the year because if I don't do it then, why would I do it?
Sure.
Yeah, it's the most, dark, by the calendar, the most metal day.
So it's dark. Do you say it's dark metal or black metal?
Black metal is the technical term for the subgenre. Right.
So yeah, if it, black is dark, and the blackest day, the darkest day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I might say, what's the name of the band? Omicron variant.
Oh yeah, that that band from that had to change their name.
Yeah. No. What's the name of the band?
Oh, Antimony.
Antimony. Oh yeah, when my parents my parents got divorced, my dad had to pay antimony to my mother. But one might contend that So yeah, the longest day of the year, the winter solstice might be a good day to release the black metal album. One might contend that Stacy's in the house. Stacy, what is up?
Hello.
Great to see you. Luis is here. Luis, thank you for joining the stream. Stacy, give my regards to Aunt Tracy. Very nice. So one might contend that the proper day to release that album, Travis, would have been Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. But then it gets all tied into capitalism and all that stuff. Good. Good work getting it in
Thank you.
under the wire,
Appreciate
getting it
that.
uploaded. Where can people find this black metal album?
People can find it today. It's live, I believe, on bandcamp.com. And by the end of the week, it'll be live on all major streaming services.
Very nice, very
Yeah.
nice. Oh my goodness, unprecedented. My wife has joined the stream. I don't
Whoa.
yes,
Uh-oh,
Rebecca
best behavior.
Rebecca is in the house. No, I am going to worst behavior. I am going to really go for it. I am going to really let it all hang out. That my wife is like I talked about it. Remember what I did a segment what I'm up to now that my with my wife. Oh, looking good, she says. All right, thank you, love.
Wow.
And I did a little segment last week or a few days ago. Yeah, last week about what I would do, what I'm doing, how crazy I'm going now that my wife is out of town, and it
Yes.
consisted of, ooh, I will do stuff like eat a hastily prepared dinner while I'm standing over the sink. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or go to sleep half an hour to an hour later than I might if she was here. I am a wild man. Okay?
Yeah, I couldn't keep
Yes.
up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm doing stuff like eating peanut butter out of the jar with a spoon. Look out. I'm a free man. I'm doing what I want. All right, Rebecca. We miss you over here, me and the dogs, but
Aw.
I'm enjoying the bachelor life. Ooh, baby, how sweet it is. I have until January 3rd. She says to live my best life. There it is. There it is. Uh, so Travis, yes, there we go.
Fantastic.
Rebecca's comment. So every day we jump into the Twitter sphere,
Mm-hmm.
or some people call it the Twitterverse, and we check out some trending topics. This is Twitter trends. Let's see what is trending. What is trending? What is happening with the in the Twitter sphere? Uh, we will give you the trending topics, and you can take them and put that in your pipe and smoke it. You can do whatever you want with these trending topics. You can, and please chime in. Let us know what you think of said trending topics. Do you agree with the point of view? Do you disagree? How are you feeling? Let us know. You can talk to us in the chat. You can talk to us on YouTube, or you can talk to your smart device again. Address your smart device, use the magic word say, and then drop in whatever you like after that. It's 11:15 a.m. here in the home office in Southern California. All right, let's jump into the Twitterverse. So, a couple of things I saw. Oh, so there was a freaking melee at there was a real scrum at Miami airport. So, here's the thing. Thanksgiving and Christmas, worst travel days. I don't wish that on anyone. I'm I My wife went out of town. She went to the airport. She went very early, before like early in the AM and before like the big Christmas rush started. So I'm glad she didn't experience anything like this. Here's what it says. This is from the New York Times on Twitter. Two men arrested after a skirmish with police officers, which was caught on video at Miami International Airport on Monday. The travel industry and authorities are bracing for heavy holiday traffic despite rising COVID cases. So, yeah, it's a little cuckoo out there, folks. It's a little bit cuckoo. Our friend Omicron is in full effect. I shouldn't say that. Not our friend, our enemy. Omicron. If anything is an enemy, it's Omicron. And there was a delayed flight in Miami. I read a little bit about the story. It was delayed for like 9 to 12 hours and then canceled. Like people were like, okay, your flight's delayed, and then zippity doo dah, bye bye. And people went berserker at the gate. And there was, I watched the scrum. I don't know if you want to play part of the video, Travis. It's it's just a lot of pushing and shoving, but a guy grabbed a cop's arm, and then the cop was like, "Oh, you're going to grab my arm? I'm going to put you in a chokehold." And then it was just a fight, like insanity. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh boy. Yeah, they are having at it. Yeah, that's a different angle than the one I saw. There are multiple angles. This is like filmed better than like a prize fight. What is that? Did the cop pull his service weapon there? Yikes. Yikes. Folks, uh please, I wish you safe travels, and I hope that you stay out of giant brawls at the airport. Like, traveling is a pain already. We don't need to turn it into a Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Go easy out there. But yeah, that sucks. Your flight gets canceled. Uh, and is there another follow up on that story, Travis? Pretty self-explanatory. The videos are there. There you go. So again, stay safe out there, folks, and do not start a giant brawl. Disruptive passengers could face arrest, civil penalties up to $37,000, being barred from flying, and possible federal prosecution. Uh, oh, my wife says there was a regular line when she flew. It was 2 hours. The TSA pre, 3 people. Wow. Long story short, I need to get my TSA pre. I like the name of this guy who is providing information on the arrest. His name is Mr. QT. uh, that could be like a mascot. That could be a nickname. Mr. QT. Mr. Cutie. My wife is haranguing me about my real ID now. Yes, I have to get that. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's keep going through the Twitterverse as my wife lovingly harangues me in real time. Oh, you're my Mrs. Cutie, Rebecca. Oh my goodness, we're getting too lovey-dovey. The baby talk off the charts. You're my Mrs. QT. All right, moving on. Everyone's least favorite vampire, Army Hammer, is in the news. So, Travis, do you know the whole Army Hammer saga?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, apparently he's into blood and maybe some
pseudo
light cannibalism.
Yeah.
I guess Rebecca says Army Hammer's a former QT. If that's who she's talking about.
Right.
And so now Army Hammer is in the upcoming Kenneth Branagh adaptation of another Agatha Christie. So he did, Kenneth Branagh directed, and he played Monsieur Hercule Poirot. Monsieur Hercule Poirot in Monsieur Hercule Poirot in Murder on the Orient Express. And now he did another one, bringing this character back for Death on the Nile. And, Army Hammer's in it. And dude has essentially been canceled because he had multiple crazy allegations from various women, and like he hasn't really come out. I mean, maybe he has. I haven't seen like too many statements contradicting or saying that these things weren't true. Maybe he released a statement, but yeah, this stink of like weirdness. And possible criminality. I don't know. I'm allegedly has the stink has hung in the air. The stink has hung just like so many Christmas stockings, but it's not a good thing, not a pleasant thing. And instead of reshooting this movie that Army Hammer is in, Death on the Nile, or anything, that would have been too much. Like they couldn't Kevin Spacey it, because I don't know if y'all remember, Kevin Spacey was in this movie, All the Money in the World, I think it was directed by Ridley Scott, and they replaced him. They replaced him with Christopher Plummer. They reshot the whole thing, all of Kevin Spacey's scenes with Christopher Plummer, and I guess for whatever reason they couldn't do it. I mean, that's got to cost millions of dollars, especially if he's in like so many scenes with all these actors and everything. It's just a non-starter. So you know what? It's a non-starter. Don't get me started. I will not start it because it's a non-starter. Rebecca says, yeah, what's worse, Army Hammer's thirst for blood or my pronunciation of Hercule Poirot? I mean, the thirst for blood, because my pronunciation of Hercule Poirot is like indigenous French.
It sounds like you're speaking backwards.
Hercule Poirot.
Yeah.
Monsieur Hercule. Wow.
I think he's saying Paul is dead.
Nice. If you play the Beatles records backwards, you might hear my pronunciation of Hercule Poirot. And more funnies from Rebecca. It sounds like that. There's a woman on TikTok who just whenever you talk about like vomiting or like her reflex, she really starts going, oh, bleh. So there's a little bit of that in my perfect pronunciation. There's a little bit of that. So anyway, they're not reshooting it, and so the posters, the trailer, so they dropped a trailer for this new movie, and Disney proceeds with Death on the Nile, but I think there's not a lot of Army Hammer. The trailer doesn't hide Army Hammer, but press tour remains uncertain. Oh my God, are you going to trot this guy out on your press tour? That seems a little... Here, let's read the article. Let's, if you want to scroll back up. All right. After 6 delays across 2 years, Disney is finally forging ahead with plans to premiere Death on the Nile, the upcoming murder mystery thriller from director Kenneth Branagh. But before the star-studded whodunit lands on the big screen, the studio will have to navigate a potential PR nightmare surrounding Armie Hammer, who faced sexual abuse allegations after filming was complete. He's barely featured in the latest trailer, but his involvement in the movie's press tour, which could be de rigueur for any actor with a prominent role, remains unclear. Yeah, here's what you do. No, Armie, you're good. Stay home. Take a vacation. Here's a muffin basket and a wine and cheese basket. Eat, drink. You just watch from the sidelines. Rebecca is just nonstop. Who done it or who drank it? Am I right? Yeah, talking about blood, unfortunately for Armie Hammer. But before the star son, who done it lands on the big... in the months following rape and abuse allegations, so there's some serious stuff in there. It's not just like his weirdness. Like there's potential criminality. Hammer has been all but officially ousted from Hollywood. He has exited Jennifer Lopez's shotgun wedding, not her actual upcoming potential nuptials with Ben Affleck, but a movie called Shotgun Wedding. The thriller Billion Dollar Spy, the Paramount Plus series The Offer, and the Broadway play The Minutes. Additionally, he was disinvited from my adult bar mitzvah. I was going to have a new bar mitzvah, and I was going to invite Armie Hammer, but I decided not to. He was also dropped by his talent agency, WME. Hammer has denied all allegations that have been leveled against him recently, exited a treatment facility. He recently exited a treatment facility. Does a shotgun wedding make you a runaway bride? No, only if you run away from the shotgun wedding. In the case of Death on the Nile, however, Disney had already indicated the company had no plans to recast Hammer or cut around his role. In the newly released trailer, it's clear the studio attempted to minimize. Does exiting a shotgun wedding make you a runaway bride? Maybe, or a runaway groom, whichever. Very nice. In the newly released trailer, it's clear the studio attempted to minimize, though not completely erase, his appearance throughout the 2-minute clip. He materializes several times, but barely utters a sentence of dialogue. Disney also revealed a new poster in which Hammer is noticeably on display. So I wonder if more people, there he is, standing right over Gal Gadot's shoulder. On the other side, you have Kenneth Branagh's giant Hercule Poirot mustache. Hercule Poirot mustache. And, oh my goodness, murder was just the beginning. Death on the Nile. And, so let's see, is there any more to that article? Disney had the option to reshoot parts of the film or recast Hammer's role, which could have been a rare, though not unprecedented move. Now it mentions Kevin Spacey in All the Money in the World with Christopher Plummer, but Disney never strongly considered those choices because it would have cost tens of millions of dollars on top of production quagmires, extensive digital editing, so on and so forth. I mean, I think one of the ways they would do it, just they wouldn't have to get all the actors together, but they would do it in front of a green screen. Actually, there's another case. Kevin Spacey is not the only one. The comedian Chris D'Elia, who had several allegations against him for some untoward behavior towards underage girls, was removed from Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead and replaced with Tig Notaro. And Tig Notaro's shots and scenes in the film were largely filmed in front of a green screen. There you have it. Travis popping up that picture. Nicely done, Travis. There's Tig Notaro. What is up? Rob Schaefer is in the house. Rob, good to see you. It is 1:30 p.m. in Omaha, Nebraska. It is 1:30 p.m. in Omaha, Nebraska. And by the way, if you do find yourself in Omaha, Nebraska, or the surrounding area, and you end up in a little bit of a legal quagmire, you could do a lot worse than taking on the services of Rob Schaefer, attorney at law. Nicely done, Travis. Johnny on the spot with that sound effect. So, Tig Notaro was brought in because Chris D'Elia proved to be a real-life piece of crap, and it was seamless. But the thing with this, it was she was not in a ton of the movie. She had a smaller supporting role, so I don't know what the deal with, like, Armie Hammer was right there front and center in the in that poster. So interesting stuff. So that's going to be wild. I can't imagine them trotting him out on the press tour. It's like, so the movie's called Death on the Nile. So apparently you're obsessed with death? Army? Hey, Army, while you're on set, did you ask the craft service table to provide uh, blood? Hey, Army, at lunch was the steak that you had blood rare? It's yeah, like all of like what a nightmare that would be. To imagine like you're one of these actors like having to just like, go through the blood oranges. Yes, Rebecca Halpern. Imagine if you're one of these actors and like you have to Bloody Marys. Yes, yes. I mean, so much. But imagine you had to put up with all like the shenanigans, the circus it would become if Army Hammer was on that press tour. Yeah, that's a non-starter. So yeah, I can't imagine he goes on that press tour for the upcoming. I thought Murder on the Orient Express was just okay. It was, I don't know, I thought it was a little long. And but by the way, it also included someone who was going through a lot of who was going through a PR nightmare. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was in like Kenneth Branagh. This guy can't catch a break because Johnny Depp was going through the whole Amber Heard divorce thing, and there were just bits and pieces about their relationship that was a nightmare. These are all, here's a good piece of legal advice from Rob Schaefer. These are all just allegations. He has the presumption of innocence, and that comes from Rob Schaefer, attorney at law. Rob Schaefer, attorney at law.
The mic was off.
Okay, thank you, Travis.
I gotta get a button for that.
He does have the presumption of innocence, but also at the same time, I believe these ladies, and it's just also I just like the idea of someone being a Hollywood vampire.
While I'm here, can I make Travis, a public apology?
To who? For what? Yes, go ahead.
I've never said this, so this is just apologizing for something that's been in my head, but somehow since this news broke, it has been like public knowledge, which has been almost a year at this point.
The Armie Hammer news?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had mentally combined Armie Hammer and Henry Cavill into one person. So I had just assumed, like, my roommate was watching the new season of The Witcher the other day, and I was like, they're going on with this, aren't they? Even though we did all that stuff.
Well, you might have done it because they were in Man from U.N.C.L.E. together.
Oh, yeah. I never saw that. Like, I wish I could say that was why. No, it's just me being dumb. I forgot Armie Hammer was a person. And I forgot
Armie
Henry
Hammer's
Cavill
a blondie. Armie Hammer's a blondie, and Henry Cavill's a brunette.
Yeah.
Both have a strong jaw.
I think
strong jaw, but Armie Hammer's jaw is more used for biting people.
It's like we're describing different kinds of predators. I think when I thought of someone who has like kind of eyes wide shut vibes, I think Henry Cavill just sort of came up in my head.
Well, I mean, Henry Cavill stepped in it a little bit, PR wise, but like nothing, nothing like this. Nothing like this.
Yeah, I apologize, Henry Cavill, for thinking this about you on accident.
Gotcha. Very good. I have a picture of me and Henry Cavill on my social media.
That's cool.
I wish, because I interviewed him for Screen Junkies. I wish you were able to pull that up.
Hold up. Give me a second.
Okay, great. It's in my. If you went to my Instagram, you can find it. I don't know if you just searched it, but very, very nice, very handsome picture of me and my old pal Henry Cavill together on at a press junket, and he was a real gent, and what he did was all of the press that came in, he took a selfie with. He asked, each of us for a selfie, which was kind of unusual. And I'm like, yeah, Henry Cavill, Superman, who I'm interviewing for Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. There we go. Let's pop that into the big frame. There it is. There it is. Oh, I used to wear my hair real short. And yeah, there's a super handsome guy, and there's Henry Cavill as well. For all those wondering, this is my son Clark. We share no blood, but he is my life. He came from Krypton illegally, of course, 6 years ago. I am so proud of him, and raising him has been the best, most rewarding thing in my life. So that was in response to
Is that a Matt Gaetz bit?
Matt Gaetz, and his grown man child Nestor. So people were posting all these pictures of like someone who is like, oh, not much younger than them, but they're but saying it's their son. And so I did that with Henry Cavill. Oh, so Henry Cavill took all these selfies with the press, and then he turned it into a little video for his social media of like going through like, you know, the dozens of people who are with him. And so I asked him, hey, mind if I get a selfie as well? And he said, sure, why not?
Oh yeah. I forget he's English.
A real gent, that
That's
Henry
wonderful.
Cavill. I had a very good impression, good time with Henry Cavill. That press junket was in Paris, France. So that was just a freaking delight to get flown to France.
France, home of
French fries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also home of Monsieur Hercule Poirot.
I don't know why I asked for that, but yeah.
Sure. No, you asked for it because you're giving the people what they want.
Yeah.
And the World Cup was going on while I was there, and I had the most amazing experience getting drunk in a Paris cafe while the World Cup was going on. While there, like France was playing like Croatia or something, and then France won to move on to the finals. I don't know if was it Croatia. Anyway, the streets filled with people all along the Champs-Élysées leading up to the Arc de Triomphe, and it was a sea of people. It was amazing.
Wow.
It was beautiful, and I just was like out there like, oh my God, this is amazing. Yeah, I'll never forget that experience. And yeah, so please, Travis, I appreciate your apologies to Henry Cavill because he's not the vampire from Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's Armie Hammer. Yep. Right, so that's the Armie Hammer news. Let's see what else is trending here. The Matrix had its big premiere up in San Francisco a couple of nights ago, and there's lots of stuff from the green carpet. Matrix has like a black and green color scheme. Let's get some pictures. Let's see what's happening on that green carpet, Travis. Well, let me see that green Matrix carpet. Let's see if that green Matrix carpet matches the drapes. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so pictures. I want some celeb pictures from there. Oh, there's the red pill and the blue pill. There it is, which has led to become shorthand for the culture war. What was Neil Patrick Harris wearing? Oh, there we go. The stars are arriving. Oh my goodness. Neil Patrick Harris, like wearing this green suit, like Neil Patrick Harris he's simultaneously the best dressed guy there and auditioning to play the Riddler in this suit. So if Paul Dano doesn't work out as the Riddler, and there's Jim Carrey's Riddler, who I guess really got on Tommy Lee Jones's nerves during the filming of that movie. But yeah, there's Neil Patrick Harris looking very Riddler and showing up. I guess he's in the movie. And yep, there's very memorable, just Matrix, the ones and zeros. There's there's the Queen, Jada Pinkett Smith. We are big fans of the Smith family here. Again, if the Smith family cares to adopt me, I will be the third Smith child, even though I am not far off from the same age as the Smiths. There's Keanu, the ageless Keanu. Carrie-Anne Moss looks fantastic. And I don't know if that's one of the Wachowski sisters behind Carrie-Anne Moss. And just some real good look. Look at that suit. Look at that suit. Neil Patrick Harris crushing in that blazer turtleneck combo. Fashion forward, on color scheme. I mean, I am like I don't want to like it as much as I do. It's so bizarre, but yeah, I am here. I am here for that. Uh Very nice, very nice. Oh, look at the stars, the glamour. We are plunging back headlong into the matrix. Give me that red pill so I can dive into the matrix. And it is unfortunate though how the red pill, blue pill has been co-opted by a lot of doofuses out there. Oh, is that Oscar de la Renta? Oh, go back to that. Very cool. So Carrie-Anne Moss's dress, that's pretty rad. So it's got that whole matrix like computer like buffering or whatever, the ones and zeros color scheme, and then stitched in there Oscar de la Renta, which is like that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Uh this is, you know what? That wins. I think that wins the Matrix green carpet for me. I haven't seen a premiere look that good since Rebecca Halpern at the premiere of Love, Charlie at the Chicago International Film Festival. Look for Love, Charlie, coming soon to a streaming service near you. Any other picture? What's that? Woot woot. What's that orange? Oh, that's just the theater, the Castro. Oh, cool. A giant red pill. Yikes. Love, Charlie, The Rise and Fall of Chef Charlie Trotter. There you go. Wonderful documentary. Directed by my wife, Rebecca Halpern, about a chef who revolutionized fine dining in the United States and the world. And his quest for perfection led to his downfall. And well told and poignant, powerful tale. Very proud of my wife and everybody associated with that project for the work they did on that. There we go. Bring it up. Yes. Travis, nicely done. Love, Charlie, The Rise and Fall of Chef Charlie Trotter, a Rebecca Halpern film. And one of my favorite parts of the movie was the opening sequence from Oak Street Pictures, the Oak Street Pictures musical stinger that went along with their logo. And there's a lot that could be said about Charlie Trotter, including Top Chef tirade, Chicago style. That's just an inside joke. Yeah. Rob asks, Charlie went way too young. Where is this streaming? I will absolutely keep you posted. Yeah. Oh, great reviews for the film. Richard Roper, the esteemed critic, Richard Roper, who took over, who took the seat of Gene Siskel after he passed away on Siskel and Ebert and became Ebert and Roper. Gave it 3.5 stars and said it's one of the best documentaries of the year. And it's a wonderful film. Rob, it is not live and it is not finalized yet, but once it is available, I will absolutely spread the word. And yes, Love, Charlie. It's a great documentary directed by one Rebecca Halpern. Back to the Matrix. Let's go back into the Matrix. Yeah, I was just saying, don't watch Hungry. There you go. It'll make you even hungrier. So There's a G-Wagon inside this red pill. Okay. So, all right. My wife is signing off. She's had more than enough of me. Rebecca, love you too. Talk to you later. I'll feed the dogs, so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's just kind of a bummer that this red pill, blue pill thing has become like political buzzwords and hot buttons in the same way. Oh wow, Rob Schaefer got to work with him a few times back in his other life as a chef. That's amazing. Very cool. I love that. Yeah, he was very exacting. He had a vision, just like what I learned from the movie. Like he just had a powerful vision of what he wanted his culinary experience and his restaurant to be, and he spared like no expense and like really was a perfectionist to the nth degree and did some amazing stuff, like revolutionized cooking, vegetarian cooking, the fine dining experience, tasting menus. So yeah, that Rob, Rob, your life's work never ceases to impress. I am actually, I think that's super cool. You're formerly a chef and now a uh, and now an attorney. Uh, Stacy, by the way, earlier commenting on my French, not a not a fan. Okay, thank you. Shout out to Riley. Shout out to Will in California. Again, if y'all want to go ahead and communicate with us. Get your smart device's attention. Use the magic word say, and then put in whatever you want to say after that. So, smart device, say, I'm blue pill all the way. I don't want to know. I just want to live in this pseudo reality. Or smart device, say, I got red pilled. I'm calling BS on all you sheeple out there. Also, you can go to Backchannel.tv and leave a review. If you have a moment, Rob or anybody out there, go to Backchannel.tv, leave a review of your pal Hal, and I would love to hear any thoughts or suggestions. Use it as a suggestion box, leave a review, tell us what you think. So yeah, it's kind of a pain that the red pill, blue pill has been co-opted in the same way that the Punisher, the Punisher logo has been co-opted by a lot of folks. It's like, you know, this this comic book vigilante has really the symbol has taken on a life of its own. The Punisher logo is actually in the news today. Can you bring that up, Travis? The new Punisher logo. So there's Marvel is releasing a new limited comic series of the Punisher, and this Punisher logo that that has been co-opted by a lot of quote unquote uh, freedom fighters or patriots or whatever has been changed. So this is interesting. I wonder, is there? Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know, Travis. Any thoughts on this?
It's not great.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the
Yeah,
same sort of effect, which
it doesn't like the Punisher logo. I mean, I can't blame him for co-opting that thing because it's sick as hell, right?
Yeah, it looks like this has
like
some contextual significance with like these ninja-looking guys, and that brings up a whole other slew of appropriation questions. Which I'm sure
yeah.
if they went
Is that
so
yeah?
far
Go
as to
ahead.
redesign this logo, they probably made sure that wasn't obtuse either. So, but yeah, it's a lot of oy boy. This is a lot of retcon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, who knows? It looks it looks like a devil with tusks or something. Yeah, not really feeling it. Not really feeling it. And it does have some. Does it have like kind of an Asian vibe or something? Um, are we saying like with a like a cultural appropriation there?
Potentially, and it's also, he has two samurai swords at either hip, and then ninjas behind him,
Yeah.
and what looks like sort of samurai adjacent armor.
Right. Right. So there you go. I didn't know the Punisher was also a quite the swordsman. Punisher is more of a gun fu kind of guy
Yeah.
in the from the John Wick school of knocking people off. But yeah, it's just a bummer that like I'm glad like Batman and Spider-Man haven't been co-opted yet, and Superman hasn't been co-opted. I mean, Superman is kind of a patriot. Oh, there's Calvin pissing on. That's funny. That I can get behind because yeah, it seems like the Punisher logo af- started out representing cartoonish violence,
Mm-hmm.
and now it represents real life violence. I love the Arby's logo. The internet wins. Don't do not count out the
Oh
internet
no.
because you're gonna lose if you count out the internet. Are there any more of these? I love that Arby's logo is amazing. I'm gonna have to rip that picture and post it on my own social media later of Punisher in the Arby's logo. Fixed it. Fixed
Oof.
it. Oh boy. What is that? Click on that Comicsgate one. Uh so we weren't supposed to use the new one to support police. There you go. So
Nice.
someone uh yeah.
Here's some
And
more context for. I mean, not that not how many
yeah.
people are into heavy comic lore, but it says here. So apparently, Marvel's plan to fix the whole quote cops and NRA jerkwads ruined the Punisher brand for us is to retool him from a quote guns guy into a quote ninja weapons guy, and make him the new top killer for the Hand, which is a fabled criminal organization in the
Oh
Marvel
yeah,
universe.
the hand popped up in was it
Shang-Chi, right?
Daredevil?
No, yeah, Daredevil, the first season.
Yeah. Uh
Um,
second season?
no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. But yeah, either okay, so interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do a lick of difference. I think like most people who saw this who used I think a lot of people who have the logo uh, as a bumper sticker or on their battle armor or whatever
Mm-hmm.
uh, are not necessarily comic fans,
Yeah.
and it's just come to mean something else. Uh, yeah, it's just come to be another another piece of the divide in our culture right now. That's a cool logo. There you go. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening there. I think I do, but a little too hot for the live stream. All right, so there's the Punisher's new redesign. Uh, Talked about the Matrix. Yeah. So symptoms of the Omicron variant. Omicron is yeah, it's in full and like I was one of the things I was looking forward to doing while my wife is out of town was going to a bunch of movies, and I did go see Spider-Man. I'm feeling okay, knock on wood, and I'm wondering whether or not I should just skip the movies now that Omicron is going hard. Omicron is going hard. Travis chewing an apple on the air. Here's our new rejected segment. Travis crunches an apple live on the air. Travis, I thought we weren't supposed to do the rejected segments. I thought because I've never talked about the rejected segment and then done the rejected segment. Have
No,
I?
no. Well, I just figured
You've got a mouthful of apple.
I was
Please
gonna go.
continue.
I was gonna go. Gonna go renegade here and just ask for forgiveness rather than permission. I'm gonna turn off my camera now.
Travis Reeves, best Chiron guy in the biz, best Chiron guy in the biz. So, yeah, can we pop up some of the Omicron symptoms? There was a list of symptoms from Omicron. Omicron and Omicron and there we go. Experts share the most common symptoms of the Omicron variant right now. Let's if you wouldn't mind clicking on that article, let's just take a look. especially I want to be aware. If I go to the movies, I want to know what to look for afterwards. Knock on wood. Be safe out there. Shout out to my mom. I'm not sure if she's listening. She's recovering right now. She had a big surgery over the weekend. Hope she's staying safe. Yeah, can we click on the article or? Great, thank you, sir. What are the most common symptoms of the Omicron variant right now? Is the question. All right, let's take a look at this. World health leaders are warning that the Omicron, the new COVID variant discovered in November, could cause severe consequences. Researchers around the world are working tirelessly to learn everything. Rob Schaefer says Omicron is going hard with infections, mainly the previously vaccinated, but the symptoms are mild and the death rate is way down. It might be time to focus on mortality rate and not new cases. Perhaps. Interesting take from Rob. And yeah, it's that's the thing, because they say, I mean, they said it, so I obviously believe it if the fabled they said it. But they say that but they said that if you're vaxxed, boosted, and then you get COVID or Omicron or COVID variant Omicron, you could develop a robust super immunity. So I wouldn't mind getting a super immunity. Like that would be, but like, yeah. So, but interesting point from Rob, because like, COVID is a drag, y'all. Here's my hot take. COVID sucks. You know where I'm coming from, y'all? I'll say it again because I'm not afraid to say anything controversial. COVID sucks. Yeah, and just like so many ways. What it's done to people, what it's done to the political climate in this country, what it's done to the economy. What yeah. Not a good thing. So I appreciate the comments from Rob there. Let's take a look again at this article. Researchers around the world are working tirelessly to learn everything they can about this newest iteration of the virus. Which thanks, Rob. Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to like spit hot takes on this show. They can about the newest iteration of the virus, which boasts a Frankenstein mix of mutations, including more than 30 on the all-important spike protein. Okay. Right now, there are still more questions than answers about the variant. We do know that there have been a surge of cases in recent days, and experts believe the variant is more transmissible. That's what it seems like. All of this bad news and uncertainty can definitely be unsettling for people who've spent the last 2 years coping with pandemic curveball after curveball. Yes, Queen. Are you wondering what the newest variant means for you and your family and what symptoms you should be on the lookout for now? Here's what we know. The main symptoms include issues like congestion, a scratchy or sore throat, body aches, and more. Okay. Glad they didn't say death. The first doctor to alert health authorities about Omicron, who has treated about 24 patients infected with the variant, told the Telegraph in late November that the symptoms in the patients she saw were surprising to her and relatively benign. That's a good thing. And that, I've heard that as well. Rob mentioned that. Maybe it's time to shift gears. I don't know. Their symptoms were so different and so mild from those I had treated before. Dr. Angelique Grozzi, oui, Dr. Angelique Grozzi told the outlet, otherwise known as Angelique Coates. Coates said her patients were just extremely tired, and one young child had an elevated heart rate. None lost their sense of taste or smell. Okay. Some experts are saying that the illness appears to be more mild, although mild symptoms can still be debilitating. There's also a chance that mild infection can lead to a long COVID. Overall, you should be on the lookout for the most common symptoms of COVID up to this point in the pandemic: fever, chills, cough, runny nose, headache. I feel like I'm a cold medicine commercial. Fever, chills, cough, runny nose, headache, muscle pains, gastrointestinal issues, or loss of taste or smell. Try NyQuil. Uh, there's still uh, scroll down. Uh, Thank you. There's still a lot we don't know about this new variant. Dr. Madeline Sabani, an infectious disease physician at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, told HuffPost, experts will be looking closely at how the virus affects people based on their age, their underlying immune systems. Okay, so I feel like we basically got that. So yeah, there's a lot we don't know, but it seems a little more mild, which is a good thing. You know what? I mean, the bottom line, less sickness is a good thing. Uh, less less intensity to the COVID. That's a good thing. But yeah, there's a lot of it. It's going around. I've talked to and social media and people I've talked to, like a lot of people are talking about being exposed to it or having loved ones and friends being exposed to it. So be careful out there. Also related in COVID news, Dr. Fauci was, always in the news. Fauci is now and forever these days our foremost COVID expert, and he has been, and again, he's become, we talk about the Punisher logo, we talk about red pill, blue pill. Fauci has become this figure that it has become controversial. Can I give you just like my take? There's This disease is unprecedented and it's mutating and evolving. So he's kind of learning in real time like the rest of us. I know some people want to ascribe to conspiracy theories saying, Fauci is on Bill Gates's payroll to create some sort of virus community. But yeah, I think that's a little bit insane. I think, people have our best interests in mind. And I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Now, has this all been handled perfectly? No, it's been a crap storm, but it has to do with just the unprecedented nature of what we're going through. That I don't know. I'm not saying anything revolutionary here, but he's in the news specifically right here. Fox commentator and human dumpster fire Jesse Waters used some really incendiary language when talking about Fauci. And it's like they do that and then they don't care about consequences. He mentioned that he was talking about people ambushing Fauci with questions, but the language he was using, he was talking about ambushing him and taking the kill shot with the question. Yeah. Uh, and it's just like we see how impactful words are. We see that, uh, Trump talks about fake news or the press, and then people are attacking the press. We see that there's incendiary language, and then people can resort to violence. So this guy is a real just human trash bag, and but Fox, they're asking Fox News to fire this guy. Yeah, I don't think I don't think Fox News is going to go ahead and grow a soul right now. Fox News defended Waters, a spokesperson, in a statement. Based on watching the full clip and reading the entire transcript, it's more than clear that Jesse Waters was using a metaphor for asking hard-hitting questions to Dr. Fauci. It was taken completely out of context. Well, no, I mean, the quote is out there, and people don't investigate and read. People see the headline and they're like, yeah, we need to. And there are enough people already talking about, doing terrible things. Waters made his remarks, at the right-wing Turning Points USA conference. If you go in for the kill shot with an ambush, deadly, because he doesn't see it coming. Yeah, it's just really incendiary language. And Fox News, Jesse Waters continuing to make the world a worse place. Anything else trending there, Travis, that you saw? Anything catch your eye? By the way, it's 12:08. 12:08. It is 3:08 on the East Coast, 12:08 on the West Coast, and 2:08 in Omaha, Nebraska. Great. So I think we hit some pretty good trending topics there. Now, let's shift gears and jump in to our Twitter deep dive. Just about every day, we'll pick out one Twitter account and see what up with that. All right. And today's Twitter deep dive belongs to a Twitter account associated with, I don't use this word lightly, a legend, and an icon, someone who has changed the game, and someone who is just a splendiferous human being. One of our foremost weed smokers and hip hop superstars, Snoop Dogg. Beloved celebrity Snoop Dogg. He is the subject of our deep dive, our Twitter deep dive. So there you go. First off, Snoop Dogg got his finger on the pulse. His avatar, that's like an NFT. So Snoop Dogg is like staying up with it, like really staying current. He's into the NFTs. He's evolving, he's changing. And Snoop Dogg, he has continued to stay with us as like a spokesperson. He's in those Corona commercials. He hosts that show with Martha Stewart. He hosted a game show for a little while. What was it? The Joker's Wild or something? Yeah. So as well as being a hip hop legend, Snoop Dogg killing it in the follower department. 19.4 million followers, and his bio just says algorithm out now. Hashtag algorithm album. There you go. Let's scroll and see what is. So there's various artists. Snoop Dogg presents algorithm. There you go. There's the dog father sitting on his dog house. I've been hard at work. When I ape it, when I ape in I ape I when I ape in, I ape all the way in. When I ape in, I ape all the way in. There you go. And yeah, we've got some. I think these are all NFTs. Cool. There you go. Some cool contemporary art / NFT stuff. And okay, what does that say from Snoop Dogg? And a huge shout out to various. And for making it happen and bringing the bringing the Who Familia together. Cool. Let's keep going. All right. Oh, this is dope. Snoop Dogg is now the face of your favorite wine. That's right. Hashtag 19 crimes. Can you make that wine a little bigger? Damn. I gotta try this. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll drink a little wine this Friday during our Christmas Eve show. I'll get a bottle of Snoop Dogg's 19 Crimes Cali Red. I don't know, but I do want to drink some Snoop Dogg wine. I love this. I love that picture, everything about it. And like, you could do a lot if you're looking to have a classy evening, you could do a lot worse than 19 Crimes from Snoop Dogg. Cool. Let's see what else is in the feed here. Rob Schaefer says it isn't bad, about $10 a bottle. Nice. That's pretty dang reasonable. I must be living under a rock because since when did Snoop Dogg come out with a wine? Yeah. If you don't know, now you know. There it is. Lovely, lovely. Oh, yes. Yes. People singing the praises of the Snoop Dogg wine. Very nice. Snoop Dogg retweeting. What is that? What is that? A SpongeBob meme or something? Should I shout out to a graffiti artist? Pranksy. Some more NFT stuff. Very cool. Let's keep scrolling. Okay, where my reindeer at? Snoop Dogg's on Peacock right after Sunday Night Football. Talking some game. Very nice. Snoop Dogg in his blue Santa Claus outfit. I like it. Snoop Dogg commenting. There was a rapper that was murdered at a festival over the weekend at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. Condolences out to the family of Draco the Ruler. Sad story. He was a young man. He was 28 years old, and he was apparently stabbed to death at this festival. So terrible tragedy there. Let's keep scrolling. Snoop Dogg. Yeah. All right, keep scrolling. I have no connection to Snoop on a Stoop product and will be taking legal action against those making it and whoever is selling it. Oh boy. Okay. Here is this is interesting. Can we find this product, Snoop on a Stoop? So Snoop Dogg, apparently there's like an Elf on the Shelf style product called Snoop on a Stoop. Oh, there we go. Snoop on a Stoop. Apps that is unmistakably Snoop Dogg from the hair and the skinny body to the joint hanging out of his mouth. $37.98. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would think you got to get this person's permission if you're gonna do this. It's I think Snoop Dogg just needs the royalties, I wonder if they ever went to him and asked, because it seems kind of dumb just to go ahead. Oh yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start making these. About this item, let's see about this item. Let's see, what does that say about this item? Could we blow that up a little bit? Thank you. Unique companion and fun doll. Hold on a second. That is not a companion. That's like what? Like I have this robot action, like this robot figure. This is not a companion. This is just a toy. That is a toy and a doll. Snoop on a Stoop is perfect as your companion. It's not a companion. Who are you that like the doll is your companion? That's just weird. That's just weird. Shout out to Ralph and Ashley who joined the stream. Great to see you folks. It is 12:15, by the way. 12:15 here on the West Coast. 3:15 on the East Coast. Actually, 12:17 and 3:17 on the East Coast. And we'll be with you up until 4 p.m. on the East Coast and 1 p.m. on the West Coast. Chic design, hand carving. Each Snoop is hand carved from clay. He's so cute. He'll be used as your Snoop for years. They should have gotten his permission. Bad move, makers of this Snoop Dogg doll. So if we could go back to Snoop's Twitter, we are exploring the Twitter of Snoop Dogg, foremost rapper, host, weed smoker, purveyor of fine wines. All right, if we could scroll a little bit. Snoop Dogg, I mean, he's all over the place. He's in the season. He's got products galore. And you know what? To the people who made Snoop on a stoop without his permission, step off, all right? Or cut the man in. There's something just. Oh, there's Snoop Dogg reading the Golden Globe nominees. Lover of Martha Stewart. Yeah. Snoop Dogg looks like he's doing great. Shout out Snoop. That is our Twitter deep dive into Snoop Dogg. Twitter deep dive into Snoop Dogg. Very nice, very nice. Coming up, we've got a very special guest coming into the studio. Travis, do you want to come in here for a moment and take the reins while we grab our special guest? I have to let him in.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, very nice.
All right, I'll flip this off here. Hey, everybody, how we doing? Time to pick back up where we left off yesterday. Again, this is the first story in Kurt Vonnegut's Bagumbo Snuff Box Uncollected Short Stories, entitled Thanosphere. In Boston, on the morning of Thursday, July 27th, an enterprising newsman sought out Dr. Bernard Grosinger, youthful rocket consultant to the Air Force. Is it possible that what crossed the moon was a spaceship? The newsman asked. Dr. Grosinger laughed at the question. My own opinion is that we're beginning another cycle of flying saucer scares, he said. This time everyone's seeing spaceships between us and the moon. You can tell your readers this, my friend. No rocket ship will leave the Earth for at least another 20 years. He lied. He knew a great deal more than he was saying, but somewhat less than he himself thought. He did not believe in ghosts, for instance, and had yet to learn of the Thanosphere. Dr. Grosinger rested his long legs on his cluttered desktop and watched his secretary conduct the disappointed newsman through the locked door, past the armed guards. He lit a cigarette and tried to relax before going back into the stale air and tension of the radio room. Is your safe locked? Asked the sign on the wall, tacked there by a diligent security officer. The sign annoyed him. Security officers? Security regulations only served to slow his work, to make him think about things he had no time to think about. Excuse me. The secret papers in the safe weren't secrets. They said what had been known for centuries. Given fundamental physics, it follows that a projectile fired into space in direction x at y miles per hour will travel in arc z. Dr. Grosinger modified the equation, given fundamental physics in $1 billion. Impending war had offered him the opportunity to try the experiment. The threat of war was an incident. The military men about him an irritating condition of work. The experiment was at the heart of the matter. There were no unknown.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, hello. Whoever we are, whoever this is, I don't believe we have your camera functioning at the moment.
Really? Because I see myself.
Oh.
Yes, I went fully live. Well, I guess I'll reintroduce myself. It's me. I was here last week or the week before. I'm Grandpa Eric. Right? Yes, and I am here to give you some gift ideas. All right? Travis, have you finished all of your holiday shopping?
I got to be honest. I have a few people still left to purchase for.
Oh, step your game up, kiddo. Sounds like you are slipping.
Hey, Grandpa Eric, can I ask you a question?
No.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Never mind. It's fixed.
Oh. What happened?
You got all scrambly for a second. And I don't know if that was just on my end or if it was global, but I think we're good. I think we're good.
Oh, all right. It's been clear as a bell on my end. Yeah.
Satellites.
Oh, sure, sure. Well, I'm a gentleman on a fixed income, and it's hard to shop for everyone when you're not made out of money. All right? And today I'm going to give you hol- some lovely and inexpensive holiday gift suggestions. All right. Here's one. And you know what? I've made up some delightful rhymes, some delightful Christmas rhymes that you could because if you don't spend a lot of money, people might be like, "Oh, you didn't spend all the money on me. What are you, cheap?" Or, "Oh, uh what was this, laying around the house?" The answer to both of those questions is yes. Many of the things I'm suggesting will be or are laying around the house. But if you dress it up with a fun little holiday rhyme, you'll be in business. All right. So, how about this? Next year we'll be on the beach in a cabana. But until then, enjoy a lovely banana. I just pulled this right out of my kitchen. And what a lovely, sweet gift, maybe for a child. And this is this is a tasty treat, but it's also a toy. Hold on, I have to take a call. Hello, banana phone. Also, are the kids? Do your kids like enjoy first-person shooters? What about this? Put your hands up, you're under arrest. Or give me all your money. It's a phone, it's a gun. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm doing an impression of 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 John Hancock or Alexander Hamilton or George Washington signing the Declaration of Independence. So if you're a parent, it's a treat and a fun toy. Oh, look at this. Do you like my new hat? Do you like my new banana? The most versatile gift money can buy. Available everywhere? Oh, that's just one from Grandpa Eric. Oh, here's another suggestion. And again, the rhyme will sell it. You got some old crap laying around your house? Here you go. Here you go. Deck the halls and decorate the trees. Please enjoy these festive keys. Jingle bells, jingle. Listen, that sounds like Santa's sleigh bells. What? And you have a very useful carabiner. Oh, actually, I might keep this carabiner. Oh, and also this lock. This is for me to get into my to my building's garage. So I'm going to need to take this. But look, these little keys. Oh, also we got this little flashlight. This little flat. I need to take this. But look at these two keys. Look at the. Oh, this is actually my mailbox key, so I'm going to need to take this. One key, one old key that I no longer use. And you could wear that as a look at this beautiful pendant. Or you could give it to a child, and the child can play locksmith. Well, let me get into that door. I am your locksmith. Ha 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 ha. I'm a super locksmith. Now here's your key. Or you could, maybe a child will enjoy playing the man down at the Key Reproduction Center. Oh, you need a new key? You need a copy of your key? Here it is. Children love playing key reproduction men or locksmith. Or you can get a bunch of these and you could play janitor with a big old key chain full of keys. a great gift. And again, if you get a bunch of keys together, oh, the sound of reindeer on the roof. Jingle bells, jingle bells. All right. What else? What else could you get? Well, you could get a Ziploc bag full of treats. Oh, but don't forget, if you give them a Ziploc bag full of treats from your own kitchen, like this banana. Oh, a treat bag. Yes, you write Happy Xmas on it, and then you give them a little rhyme. Everyone loves something to eat. How about a Ziploc bag full of treats? There you go. I didn't spend a dime on that gift. And if you're a little, you know what might be cost effective? You take the banana out of its casing and you just give them half, and then you can give someone else the other half of a banana. Very cost effective. Oh, here's something very fun and festive. Again, don't forget the rhyme. The rhyme sells it. Only a Grinch would turn their nose up at a nice holiday rhyme. Here you go. Everyone, when you're walking around for several blocks, your feet will feel better if you're wearing socks. Merry Christmas, socks. Or one sock, and you can change the rhyme. If you have to go and walk a block, your foot will feel better if you're wearing a sock. Because I don't know about you, sometimes I lose a sock in the dryer. I go to the laundromat and I wash my socks. I think there might be a sock thief at my local laundromat. I've brought that up to them many times, but they say, "You're a crazy old man, stop talking to me." And then I go in my car and I sulk. The gift of one sock. Not my problem anymore. It's for you. There you go. Oh, what else? What else should you get someone? Banana isn't the only fruit. How about Merry Christmas, chum? I got you a plum. I don't have a plum with me, but I would love a single plum as a gift. Or, what better gift then? Santa did not get you Armani, but how about some almonds from Mariani? Mariani almonds, the official sponsor of the official almond of the Your Pal Hal show, I'm told. Now, apparently, Mariani has not signed a board to be a sponsor. They've not given Your Pal Hal show or producer Travis any monies, as far as I know. But apparently the offer's out there. So Mariani, your move, I'm told. Well, those are some wonderful gift ideas from keys to a sock. It looks like it's going to be a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you, Grandpa Eric, for those gift recommendations. I'll be sure to implement those when I want to make some enemies. Just kidding, those are good ideas. I got my roommate, the only person I'm buying for this year, because I tend to buy gifts when it occurs to me. In fact, I usually don't purchase for holidays, birthdays, Christmas, not really my thing. When I see something that I know I like, I get it. And that is why I got my a pair of, do they not have them here anymore? Kirkland Signature sweats. It's a pair of sweats, there they are, that are Kirkland branded because he just loves Costco. So under the tree, when he gets back from visiting his family in Utah or something, there will be a pair of Kirkland sweats waiting for him. And that's all anybody gets. Looks like Hal's back in the picture. I'm going to bring him back in. We can keep the show going.
I like those Kirkland signature sweats. Can you bring that up?
Oh yeah.
That's like a sick fit.
They have a whole line. They got sweats, they got sweatshirts.
Like the Kirkland logo, it's
iconic.
it's iconic. It's just funny,
Up there with
right?
Supreme, in my opinion.
Oh, I mean, sure, and cost effective compared to
Yeah,
Supreme.
$20.
$20. Look at those joggers. Damn.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, you have to be. Oh, I am a Costco member.
Here's the thing:
So,
you actually don't. You just get it's a 5% upcharge, but you can buy anybody can buy these.
damn,
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
I could rock out with my Kirkland wardrobe and my Air Jordans.
Become a Kirkland hype beast.
Yep. Hell yeah. Can you go back and we see the gray
Oh yeah,
tracksuit
sure.
and everything?
Yeah, let me get that up there. Let's see. So the
Hell yeah.
Kirkland clothing line. Kirkland clothing for men. I think they have some
Yeah,
for.
let me see those hoodies. Please. Oh, feeling it. Oh, can you make it a bit bigger?
Yeah, I'm trying, and I can't seem to get a zoomed in pic, but here is just it kind of zoomed in itself.
Oh,
Ooh, there's
hell
a
yeah.
black
Oh,
one too.
different
We got
colors.
black too. Oh, there we go.
Kirkland signature. Hell yeah. Feeling it.
Pretty good. Pretty incredible.
Absolutely feeling this.
A pullover too. Nifty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, all the kids are going to be wearing it.
Yeah. Buy
Well,
5, save $25.
buy 10, save 60. So yes, there are your Christmas gifts. So are you seriously buying those for your
I,
roommates
yo, yeah,
or
the pair of sweats it's already there. It's under the tree.
very nice.
Yeah, and just the one. I just don't participate, and every year I feel a little guilty, but I try to make up for it in that in the calendar year at large. Anytime I see something, I'm like, I think this person would like this a lot. I just get it and give it to them immediately.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Very nice. You know what? Those are almost as good as some of Grandpa Eric's suggestions.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
by the way, Grandpa Eric stole a banana from my kitchen.
I was wondering how we got that in.
Yeah. So, he's on a fixed income.
Yeah,
What do you get?
it's.
An old man takes, he was nice enough to come here and like do a segment,
Oh
you
yeah.
know? Like he is not getting paid. He is an unpaid contributor. So I guess to pay him in a banana, you know what? Worthwhile trade-off. And he said he's on a fixed income. We're gonna skip. We're gonna jump over our reviews and recommendations, and we're gonna maybe help out Grandpa Eric and
Oh.
others who are on a fixed income with
Mm-hmm.
maybe helping you hone and improve your LinkedIn profile or resume. Today we're going to look at some more don'ts. We're going to look at some bad LinkedIn profiles, bad LinkedIn profiles. All right. Worst LinkedIn bios ever. And this is from a website called Social Talent, and they have compiled some really terrible, poorly, some just bad decisions. Um, all right. Okay. So let's scroll down to the one that says, I make sales calls when I damn well feel like it. Okay, just like that headline alone, like that's a lot of attitude for someone who needs a helping hand with a job. Um, okay, I pretty much hang around and point out my staff's shortcomings, talk on the phone, and complain about how things should be. I resist the urge to violently act out in response to whatever stupidity happens to come across my plate in any given day. This is actually part of my formal job description, as well as the specific language in the third restraining order. Okay, this person is just, eh, you know, to mention the third restraining order. I was gonna do. I was saying third and doing quotes at the same time, and I went like this. There you go. This is the rare triple quotation mark. Sometimes I make sales calls. I do customer service because of my people skills. In fact, customer service, art's full of it, is a phrase my entire staff adopted without any help from me. Sometimes they shorten the phrase a bit to save time. This is a facetious one. We had some real ones. This one is someone who's having a laugh. You having a laugh? You having a laugh? Yes, this is someone who's absolutely having a laugh. I avoid meaningful engagement and work if at all possible. Nine. All right. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from that one. Someone very silly, who tricked this aggregator. Let's go ahead and, if you wouldn't mind, making this a little bigger. Great. I've stayed loyal to JC United, just like Jesus Christ was a carpenter. So this is supposedly from an actual LinkedIn profile. Just like Jesus was a carpenter, I'm a sales executive and my orientation is business. Your orientation? So is that like your sexual orientation? Like, oh, I'm straight, I'm bi, I'm gay, I'm business. uh okay, yeah, just a little a little dictionary definition, maybe a little bit of misunderstanding there and the way I'm interpreting it. If there's one thing my background has taught me, it's inner strength. Coming from a very secular community, my religious identity made me an outcast. Growing up where I did made me so hard. What? Growing up where I did made me so hard because of this. I think you're talking like your your attitude and your outlook on life. You're just a hardened outlook, not hard. Like when I say, "Oh, that made me hard," there's a there could be a different connotation. So far the connotations in this person's LinkedIn bio, dubious. I've dealt with rejection, but even through the darkest times, I've stayed loyal to JC United. Okay. I mean, JC United makes it sound like a soccer team. Uh, but so okay. I've worked with reputable companies like blank, 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 to name a few. But my hobbies include surfing, reading, and I love international cinema. I also have an interest in theatrical dance, but am yet to be involved in a production of any significant scale. Wow. Um, this you know what? You got the job. I like the fact that you stay hard and you stay loyal. Nicely done. Let's keep scrolling to the next one. I'm guts with data wrapped in simple beauty. This is, I don't, that does not compute. The data does not compute. Uh, s- just word to the wise. As you are, as you are uploading your bio to your LinkedIn profile, maybe have a friend give it a read to tell you whether or not it makes any sense. Uh, Bringing the best of my digital experience and okay. So, one, guts with data wrapped in simple beauty. That's me. Like, I get it, but that's not really just a finessed, streamlined way to say that. Guts, me, I got guts and data in here and simple beauty on the outside. Yeah, that's it. The Guts with data wrapped in simple beauty is very off-putting. All right, bad way to start. Bringing the best of my digital experience and my passion for brilliant film to produce unforgettable experiences beyond 30 seconds. Okay. Uh, so the, so they're making short, bite-sized clips. My goal is to revolutionize people's lives through art, technology, and entertainment, creative and art direction, photography and film, strategy and entrepreneurship. Wow. So, yeah, the only thing I've learned about this person is that they're not very good at talking about themselves and eloquently stating what it is they want to do. Great. Let's keep scrolling. I'm an inspiration, damn it. Wow. Okay. Um, Thank God they fixed the problem with the loss of my contacts. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so this person's might have had a phone kerfuffle. Maybe they lost their phone and or lost some data, so their contacts are back. Their contacts are back. I feel that I am a very determined person in both my professional and private life. I have been told by many people that I am an inspiration to them. Methinks he doth protest too much. Like if you have to toot your own horn like that, like inspire me. Don't just tell me you're an inspiration. This is not something I set out to be. It just uh uh it is just a result of me continually getting up time after time in this life. I get up every day. I have had my neck broken, my back broken, and my leg sheared off at the knee. Wow. Okay, this just took a dark turn. I am sorry for it. Like it sounds like this person was in either a motorcycle accident and now I'm at like you say that and like that is actually inspiring. Okay? But I have so many questions. Okay, from 1997 to 2013, I had 22 major surgeries. That's right, 22. It is not a misprint. The last one was just last August. It was an L2 to L4 spine fusion. I still retain all of my original parts, plus some titanium ones and a number of screws. I have been lifting for 37 years. That does not mean that I am 37. I am 51 years old. This, this profile picture is recent, and I continue to improve my physique every day. I am a quiet, philosophical man, and those who know me know that I am very compassionate about everything I do. I am interested in meeting new people. If you have any questions or would like to chat with me in any way, please feel free to do so. I have done some spiritual writing that I am willing to share with anyone. Have a great day. Remember this, one day will be your last day here on earth. Make it a life worth remembering. Wow. Intense. Yeah, I want to know what all those injuries were. Uh you know what? I would like to talk with this guy. I don't know I don't know what his intention was, whether he wants a job or something, but I want to pry into what happened with this dude. Very interesting. Okay, next one. This I am better than this. Um, okay, I am that started me off very curious. Uh, Below lies only a small summary of what I believe in, a small summary of what I believe in, and a snapshot of who I am, what I do. Do get in touch. It's always great to meet people and exchange thoughts, share ideas, and maybe a beer or a coffee. All right. Yeah, come on down for a job interview and a beer. Okay. I'm a post-disciplinary creative problem solver. WTF? Yeah. I'm asking like what are you even talking about? In the broader sense of the expression WTF times 2 or an inquisitive minded guy. Ah, okay, nut job. So very poor start to this because you're confusing me and you're calling out that you sound crazy. Bad job. I would stop reading this and say next. But because we are here to look at the train wrecks, I continue. I'm very interested in a bunch of things and I'm skilled on a few others. Sometimes they overlap and sometimes they do not. Among the very long list of stuff I'm interested in, sometimes proficient in, you'll find creativity in general, technology, the relationship between human beings and machines. What did you see, Terminator? Physical computing, the arts, storytelling, moreover, nonlinear, participative transmedia, robots, science fiction. Oh, yeah, Terminator. We already established that. The human brain, motorcycles, photography, and video games. Wow. Too much stuff. Is this a dating profile or LinkedIn? I went to university to pursue knowledge in a computer sciences major and later on engaged in an art design one. And I try to keep an open and permeable mind to things. I have been working within the interactive industry for 16 years now, and I've seen how fast things change and how hard nature holds back the ones who don't adapt. I believe work comes first, and that if you take care of the work will take care of you and everybody else. I was born in Brazil, lived in Sao Paulo, Toronto, New York, now London, and I am now 33 years old. Look me up on Xbox Live, Twitter, Posturous, Flickr, Facebook, Last.fm, Foursquare, and others. Don't just lurk, get involved. Specialties, okay. Mad video game skills, 1,000 gamer points on Dark Souls. Yes. Like, I I mean, if someone's a gamer, that's great, but I don't know if I want to know all of your gamer achievements if I'm hiring you. Because now I'm like, "Oh, is this guy going to shirk the work? Like, is this guy going to leave stuff undone so he could play games?" I don't know. And shout out to folks who just joined us: Anna in Pennsylvania, Dell in Maryland, Marnie in Florida. Welcome to the party. We are going through some bad LinkedIn profiles. Bad LinkedIn profiles. Using creativity to solve business problems. So yeah, and that's enough of that profile. Yeah, not hired. You do not get the job. One last one here. I just love this headline. I work harder than you. Whoa. Oh, and it's that short. Their summary, to make it short, I work harder than you. Oh, you've just insulted me. I am the hiring guy. You've just insulted our entire company. You work harder than us. You're saying you're better than us. A little bit presumptuous, very full of themselves, not humble. Yeah, not hired. Thank you very much. It is 12:50. Those were bad LinkedIn profiles. It is 12:50 here in the home office in Southern California. It is 3:50 on the East Coast, and it is 2:50 in Omaha, Nebraska. I want to thank everybody here for hanging out here on Your Pal Hal Show. Thank you for hanging out here on Your Pal Hal. And before we go, we got a couple of segments we got to hit. First off, this or that. This or that is the segment where I give you two choices and you tell me which is preferable. Which is preferable. You can only pick one. You can only pick one. Today, since we've had a couple of mentions of almonds, Mariani almonds, I'm going to ask if you could only pick one: almonds or peanuts? Almond. Yeah. Marnie chimes in, by the way. That's a good job. That's a good way to get a job. Insult somebody, right? Yeah. You're already got a strike against you as you're walking in the door. So with this or that, Travis, if you want to come in and let us know your thoughts on this: almonds or peanuts. So Here, oh, we are going nuts. That's a great picture of so many nuts. And there we go, almonds and peanuts. The two, probably my top two favorite nuts/legumes, or for our purposes right here, we're calling them both nuts. Travis, if you had to pick one, almonds or peanuts, what would you pick?
Almonds all day, baby.
Almonds all day, almonds all day. Marnie chiming in, going peanuts. Marnie going peanuts. You know what? Even though I love my almonds because they are a little healthier, if I could only pick one, I'd probably go peanuts. And it's the existence of peanut butter. I know you are not partial to the peanut butter. I love peanut butter so much. It is like any food, bread, a vegetable, a fruit, a chip. Like there are so many foods that I just consider a delivery mechanism for peanuts, a delivery mechanism for peanuts. So yes, that today, just by a hair, peanuts edging out almonds. Peanuts are edging, and like peanut. I eat the almonds because they're healthier, but the peanuts are tastier. And yeah, I would have to. I would have to go peanuts. And one more segment. One more segment. This you might say to yourself, "Wow, there's some good stuff on this show, and there was some stuff on this show that I was uh, not like that I could take or leave. That I could take or leave." And now is a part of the show that we call rejected segments. Uh, this is a a segment that was officially bad, as it says, that we thought about including in the show, and we've decided not to. And this segment is called Hal Has a Chat with a Sock Puppet for 10 minutes. And we couldn't even get a good sock puppet. We just have this sock that Grandpa Eric used. And yeah, so it was just going to be something like this. Hi, Hal. How you doing, your pal Hal? Oh, I'm good. What's your name? My name, my my name is Giddy. I'm Giddy. Oh, hi, Giddy. I'm Hal Rudnick, the host of Your Pal Hal on Backchannel. Yay! That makes Giddy very excited. Oh, Giddy, would you say that you are giddy? Wait a second, producer Travis. Why didn't you stop me? We said this is a rejected segment, and I think I just started doing the segment.
It felt rude to interrupt when you had company over.
No, this is just my hand.
Oh,
wow.
I'm sorry.
I think I've done that before. I think I've hit the rejected segment and then actually started doing it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna watch for that in the future going forward. And you know what else? I'm gonna sign off now. This has been wonderful hanging out with y'all. Stay here right on the back channel, right here on Backchannel, and we've got plenty of entertainment for you all day long. Informative, funny, cool folks chatting with you right here on Backchannel. Thanks to everyone who's come along for the ride today, everyone who watched, everyone who listened. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody at Backchannel, and thank you to producer Travis. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.